All right, what's up, fellow INFJ folks? How y'all feeling? How are you feeling? How are you doing this week? I want to share something. So there's this post that says, "When you become friends with solitude, you will never feel alone again." And I love solitude, and like, I think solitude can be found anywhere. And I think that's one of the things that I love about being an INFJ, being a Virgo, is that I'm always in my head and I can always find peace. And I can, what do you call it, compartmentalize things. So, like, things that I want to listen to or focus on, I can set that aside. It's like, I'm not going to think about this. I want to focus on this. Like, when I think about the issues that I have at work with one of my managers and how irritating he can be, but I compartmentalize that and I put this back here. It's like, all right, that's that annoying stuff that I don't want to be thinking about. It's like, has to be a good working environment for me. Otherwise, I want to get annoyed with this job and I'm gonna want to leave. Not saying I don't want to leave at times and I don't get annoyed, but I try and put that back there. Like, all right, and it's part of my, what do you call, radical acceptance. Like, all right, this is how this person is. Oh my god, I wish they'd change. None's obviously made them change because they've been at this place for like 10 years. Like, I'm not even gonna waste my time and energy on it. But anyway, then, and it all allows us to, when he's not being that way, for us to laugh and meet a joke at him and make cracks on him, and just, it's just a way to have a good working environment, sort of, in kind of a, what do you call, an abusive type of relationship type of way. Uh, but yeah, so that's not the issue. It's about finding that solitude in my mind, just being able to shut certain things out and focus on what I want to focus on, and just breathe. Focus on my breathing. Focus on what I want to focus on. The enjoyments. Like, I'm always like smiling under my face mask because I think about things and I laugh to myself. That is, like, that's like, it can be seen as like, all right, you're not making these connections with people and putting yourself out there to find that joy with others. But it's like, my brain has so much joy up in there and memories that I find joyful. I can just like flip the switch and go to those memories and think about things and relate them to newer things and play out scenarios in my mind, and like, there's my joy, there's my happiness, there's my solitude right there on call. Flip the switch and it's there, because I'm so much in my mind. I think about all of this different stuff, and not to say that the negative things and the negative thoughts ain't there as well, but like, I think we're pretty in control of our processing, and we allow ourselves to like really think about the funny, the humorous, and the joyful things in life. And yet, there's times where we do think about the sad, the depressing, the not so good things in life. But I really believe that we are happy a lot of the times. It's just when issues need to be brought up and it gets to that point, then that's when we talk. Like, as me, as an advocate, INFJ, that's when I do talk. It's like when I'm advocating for somebody or myself, and bringing up issues, like trying not to be confrontational, but just like stating what's going on and trying to resolve the situation for myself or someone else. Um, but yeah, then I and why it may seem confrontational at times, because I speak hypothetically. But anyway, that's you know what I'm saying. Like we can do that, and I just like on his channel. I know I tend to like talk negatively about things, and it's just because this is my time to speak about things, and where I feel that connection. People who understand me more than pretty much most people in my life. So that's why I made this channel to tell to the to share my stories and to help people help me process through it, show me or tell me examples of how they got through their issues, and just share that type of way, help one another, because we are advocates. We do have this uh, scenario part in our brain where we think of all these different scenarios and how people can get through things and overcome things, but yet we don't um, what do you call we don't drink our own juice. Uh, whatever those metaphors are, those analogies are, you know, yeah, we don't drink our own Kool-Aid. Yeah, Kool-Aid, not juice. But like right now, like I usually make videos around the same time because my wife usually joins her meetings. She's got 2 meetings during a week, and one of these days I like focus on, all right, this is what I want to talk about. This is what's on my mind, and solitude is on my mind, and it helps me all the time. And just like how I'm able to take in the energies around me, and like if you can hear this is nature energies, and that's where I take a lot of my energy from too. Just like feeling the vibrations of my surroundings from nature, like breathes air and energy into me. I feel like Neo a lot of the time. Do you feel Neo? Like after he died, and he kills that agent, or he blows up that agent because he flies into him, and he explodes. He's all standing there and he's vibing. He's like, vroom, vroom. That guy, it almost feels like that. I could just feel the vibrations. Am I the only one feeling that way? Comment down below if you feel and if you understand what I'm saying, please. Well, yeah, so like that's where I find my energy, and I think that's where we do find our energy, is by being in our brain a lot. We find the humorous things, we find the joyful things, we find the loving thoughts, the love, the all of that type of stuff, all of those good stuff. And I don't know if all of us have made friends with that solitude, but that's where I find it. And also that's when I'm able to put action into play. And like, so my wife has been leaving on weekends a lot. And yeah, I wish we could spend time together, but we do have the week to spend with one another. And also, I take advantage of that because what's on my mind, just because I'm an INFJ and a Virgo, like I said, like I'm really detail oriented in it, and I need things to be in place and organized. So when she's gone, I do a lot of that stuff. I've organized our kitchen, our cabinets. I've been able to, what do you call, shampoo the carpets because they haven't been shampooed in a long time, and organize our room, clean our room, do all the dishes, do all the laundry, and just do all of that type of stuff where it feels good, and I get to see the results and get that energy, and like, oh yeah. But yeah, so what are ways that you find are you have made friends with solitude, and how is solitude working for you or not working for you? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Thank you for watching. This is Comanche the INFJ. Live long and prosper. Talk to you later.